You have to learn scripture. You have to learn Mishnah. This is a constant reminder that there's a structure to our learning. As I said many times, one of the tragedies that we see in this generation is the outcome of people with either a big ego or just an ego and nothing else, or simply just not really understanding what the Chachamim are saying. Like the Chachamim are telling us here very simple. Why is he mentioning here the scripture, meaning the Chumash, the Tanakh, but he's also talking about Mishnah, oral Torah? Why is he mentioning, also learn Alachot, also learn Gemara? Also, why is he saying this? In essence, what is he telling you? He's saying you have to learn written Torah, oral Torah, but in essence, you have to have a structure to what you're learning. You can't just decide, I'm going to learn whatever I want. I'm going to learn whatever I want. No, you cannot learn whatever you want. Why? You need to learn how to be a Jew. And how to be a Jew has instructions. You can't just decide to learn whatever you want. And there's a constant mistake by people that are smart, that they decide for themselves that they want to do something. And somebody asked me a wonderful question today. Wonderful question. There's a video that came out by Bechagve Sela, fantastic organization in Israel that makes amazing videos, almost like ours. And they make really, really, really good videos. And they had a video that can easily be misunderstood, especially with the translation to English, because it's in Hebrew, where they quoted different Chachamim, different rabbis, different Gdolim in our generation, that say that it's a big zgula to learn Zohar. You should learn Zohar. Even if you don't understand what it says, you should learn it. Because zgula has to do with Mashiach and so on and so forth. I'm not going to go through the whole video. You want to watch it, you can watch it. Point is, they said learn Zohar. Now, because of the translation, and because it's very easily misunderstood, some people could be led to believe that they're saying, oh, maybe you should just learn Zohar. That's it. That's the mistake. Why? They didn't say that. They said learn Zohar, it's good, it's a zgula, but it's not the ikar, it's not the foundation. It's something to add to your foundation. Foundation is you have to learn what the Shulchan Aruch says, which is you have to learn the Chumash, you have to learn Parashat Shavua, Shtayim Mikra Chat Targum. You have to learn the Gemara, to learn how to have, if you're a guy, you have to learn how to think as a Jew. The Gemara doesn't just teach you certain stories. It teaches you how to think. It doesn't teach you alachot. We don't learn alachot from Gemara. We learn how they got to the alachot. Alachot we learn from Shulchan Aruch and Poskim. Point is that you have to learn Gemara. Why? Because you have to learn how to think in a kosher way. Most people that go off the derech were never on the derech. Why? They never thought in a kosher way. They never thought in a kosher way. The Gemara is supposed to teach you how to think in a kosher way. So a lot of times you see certain guys, and they like to learn other things. They like to learn Sipurei Tzadikim. Okay, it's good Sipurei Tzadikim. The Chachamim say it's Maaseh Merkava. It's great, it's fantastic. It's like what happens in heaven. But it's not the Ikal. It's not the foundation. It's one thing to add. And they tell you, no, I like to learn the book of Deuteronomy. Every single day, all the time, that's it. Because somebody said it's a skula, and it is a skula, to learn the book of Deuteronomy. But it's a bigger skula to follow it. And to follow it requires the Gemara. To follow it requires Shulchan Aruch. To follow it requires all of the other things. You can't just decide this one thing I'm going to focus on. So you see sometimes that people make a mistake and they decide, no, I like the Zohar, it's this, I connect to it. I like it. I this, I that. Yeah, but that's not Da'at Torah. That's not the opinion of the Chachamim. The Chachamim never told you make this the foundation. You can learn it if you want, no problem. But there's certain conditions. One of the major conditions is that your foundation is something else. Meaning, it's things that you're required to do, which is the Chumash, which is Halacha, which is the Gemara. Once you've actually become an expert in those, then you can start delving in deeper into the Zohar. Because you're not, even as much as people like to believe that they understand it, they don't understand it. The depth is very, very deep. And anyway, if you don't understand Gemara, you're not going to understand Zohar. Doesn't matter what you think. Why? I know people that completed the Zohar a few times. I know the experts, a few of them, kollels, experts. I tell them, oh, what do you think of a few people, they start laughing, it's like a joke. It's like you're telling us a joke. First question asked, well, so how many times did this person complete the shas? 10, 20, 30 times you finished the shas? Meaning to finish the whole Gemara. You started learning the Zohar. How many times did you finish the shas? 10, 20, 30 times you finished the shas? No, not that many. No, definitely not. No, you're not telling me chacham. Oh, so what, like 3, 4 only? No, 3, 4, no 3, 4. 1? No. Half? No, not really. Is he a Jew? What do you mean? What are you doing? Is that the way it's supposed to work? You can't just skip. Yeah, but I like it. So you like it. A lot of people like stuff. Doesn't mean you're supposed to do it. The point is, Rabotai, is that when you have chachamim and you don't listen to them, what does that make you? And although the Zohar and other Kabbalistic books are fantastic, and I like to quote them all the time as often as I can because I only know a few things from it, it cannot be the ikar, it cannot be the foundation of a person until he's mastered his responsibilities. Until you know how to be a human being, you cannot start telling other people how to be human beings. Needless to say, until you have fulfilled what you're obligated to do, you should not take on extra credit. Now, as far as the extracurricular stuff, the sgulot and so on, yes, you can do that. Read a little midrash from the Zohar, no problem. You're allowed. There's no problem. It's not a sin, chas v'shalom. Sometimes, there's a minag that people do before Brit Milah. They get a bunch of people together, they read the Zohar the day before the Brit Milah, the night before the Brit Milah. 99% of the people don't understand a single word that they're reading, but everybody reads it because they know how to make the sounds of the letters. And it's okay to do that. Why? Because the Sgula, the Zohar has such level of Kedusha that even if you read the words and don't understand, it has power. But we're not looking for power. We're looking for knowledge. We need knowledge. We need to know what to do, how to do it. Why am I doing it? That's what we need. So, you want to read a midrash that's in a Zohar? There's many, many fantastic midrashim in a Zohar. No problem. But that is part of studying, not the foundation. If you're studying for 2, 3, 4 hours a day, and out of that time, 50% or more is spent on a Zohar, and the other part of it is spent on other things, I don't believe that any respectable rabbi is going to tell you you're going in the right direction. Why? Because it's too much time into things that you're not responsible for. But unfortunately, there are many people that are so confused that sometimes they could be completely secular, but still love learning the Zohar. I met one time a guy that it's funny, but it's not at the same time. And the guy clearly did not keep any mitzvah on purpose. And he decided that during tefillah, during prayer, he decided to start reading the Zohar. And somebody told me, it's tefillah, it's time to pray. After the prayer, he starts saying things from the Zohar. He goes, so the other guy was actually a Talmid Chacham. The other guy was actually a real serious Talmid Chacham. He goes, what are you doing? He goes, what? He goes, why are you reading the Zohar? What's the... You should learn, things that are relevant to you. He goes, you guys, this is what I connect to. I know everything. I understand everything in the Zohar. You guys are just trying to hide it because you think we're stupid. You guys think that only you people are smart because you learned your whole life. No, I understand it better than you. I understand the Zohar. There's a whole organization called Kabbalah Center, which is an organization founded and run based on heretical beliefs, heretical practices, and unfortunately, heretics altogether. But this organization was started by a guy that had the potential to become a serious Talmid Chacham. And he translated the Zohar into English. But when I asked my Rav, I have a student that told me that he has a copy of the Zohar. Is he allowed to keep it? Because the guy that put it together is a heretic. The guy that put it together is a heretic. He does all types of things that are against the Torah. Most likely he doesn't even keep Shabbat. And I only say most likely, not because I own Kaf Zchut. It's just because simply I don't have enough evidence to say for sure. But based on the other things that we know, doesn't keep. Point is that he was put on ban by everybody. Major rabbis went against him publicly. It's not a secret. Dr. Berg is his name. So I asked my rabbi, I have a student that bought the set. It actually looks beautiful. It's, nice book, English, big letters and so on. So I have a student that has it and he really likes it. He studied it before he met me. He really likes it. He really likes it. Zohar has a lot of beautiful things in it. Endless amount of beautiful things. Now if it's in your language, your first language, and you can understand everything, almost everything, wow, amazing. So I asked my Rav, is he allowed to keep it? He says, what did he put in there? Is it just a translation? So now I didn't know. Because I never saw it. So I asked my student to send me the book. So I sent the book. He sent me the book. I saw, no, it's translation and commentary. Like Dr. Berg decided to put commentary in it also. He says, put it in a Bet Knizah. What's Bet Knizah? They take something and they bury it. Not allowed to use it. Not allowed to use it. Why? His commentary ruined the Torah. If it was just pure translation, and the translation is reliable for sure, like some big chacham, that's unbiased, verify the translation, no problem. But once you have his own commentary, which for sure we know is not reliable, then we know the translation is not reliable, and therefore you're not allowed to use it. But since it has certain things that even if he didn't intend to have Kedusha in it, we don't just throw it in the garbage like we would New Testament. New Testament, it's a mitzvah to burn it. But this Berg's book, even though it has certain things in it that are holy, you're not allowed to use it. You have to put it in a gnizah and bury it and say goodbye to it. Even though you spend $400 or $500 on it, that's Da'at Torah. That is Da'at Torah. Now, if you don't like Da'at Torah, then you have to pick a different religion. So here we see that Da'at Torah has even instructions of how and what to learn.